my grandmother, she came from a family, and it was like about 18 of them. And when she was a kid, they lived in Birmingham, Alabama. And her father was the caretaker of a cemetery. And so they had a house that was in close proximity to that cemetery. And it was in the country, out in the country in Birmingham. And my grandmother, I guess she was about 10. And she said in the evenings, it was before TV and all that, so the whole family would get together and sit on the porch, and they, the kids would play, and, the teenagers or adults would, tell stories, or, and it was a real family closeness there. And she told me that once they were on a porch and it was late at night, and the Ku Klux Klan came and got her brother, who was a teenager, who was around 16 or 17 at the time. And she said they came and got him, and nobody ever said anything. She said that what she remembered most is that nobody questioned these people. They came in, they had horses and, the whole Klan guard, and they just got down off their horse, went over to him, and took him. And they never heard anything from him again. And I asked her, I said, well, nobody asked about him? And she said, no. She said, nobody ever said a word, And to me, that was like, as a teenager, it made me angry, and it made me, I think because I didn't understand the fear that was generated by the Klan, and I had never been exposed to anything that blatant in my lifetime, that I was angry with my family. Mm-hmm. To me, it was like they were cowards. I mean, nobody tried to fight, or, not realizing that probably it would have meant her whole family dying, and that it was about, for them at that particular time, survival, and that they had no choice because they had no one that they could tell, And even today, I think about it a lot, and I'm like, I get torn between being angry with the people who, committed the act, and the individuals who never said anything about it, the whole community that at some point knew that, he was taken like that. And not to know whether, he was dead or alive, and nobody to look or search for him,